Hi, I'm Ryan Nugent, and welcome to Your VIDHS. Today is a very special day. I am joined with our Deputy Commissioner of the department at the Multipurpose Center on where?
St. John.
St. John. Very special occasion. For many years, many St. John residents had to travel to St. Thomas to access key government services, social services, human services, just for even a senior ID. This created many challenges, especially for seniors, and especially for those who already had transportation issues. Today we are here to tell you that these essential services can now be found right here on St. John. Our Deputy Commissioner Sean Georges has been working very hard on this project, and you can toot your hand now, it's no problem, but I want you to talk to us a little bit today about how we got here. Whose idea was it to say, let's bring back services to the people of St. John?
Well, thanks for having me, Ryan. Truth be told is, we do have authorization to have a temporary facility set up here in St. John while we do work on the Multipurpose Center. But it's still a ways off. When Commissioner George came in and she did a tour of all the facilities on St. John, she made it a priority to get the services back to St. John.
Yes.
So I was charged.
Yes.
Probably a month into her tenure.
Yes.
To let's get these services done. So we digged in. The maintenance team did their job, and we came up with a band-aid for now until we get what we need done.
Oh, I mean, the location is great. It's right. We're like in the heart of St. John, where they get the fire station across the street. We have a school across the road. And the work is being done. Talk to me drill down a little bit about what little pickups have we been doing so far to get the building up to speed for the people.
So the team, we painted the building. We provided portable ACs to make sure the staff is comfortable. Also making sure that the lobby area is attractive and also comfortable for our clients. So what we wanted to make sure is also, of course, the bathroom. Make sure that we have adequate bathroom facilities. But I really have to stand out how my maintenance team did their job, made sure that this was done.
Oh yeah.
And once we got the project, the next step was working with the different units to make sure we come up with a schedule that we can provide all the services, not just some.
Yes, not just some. I want y'all to delve into that. Not just some. All the services that are being provided in St. Croix, on St. Thomas, finally, they're all being provided right here in St. John for the St. John community. This is an exciting time. Let's talk a little bit about these services. Who we got on deck?
Well, of course, the big boy we really have now with the most traffic is the MAP and SNAP program.
MAP and SNAP program.
So MAP and SNAP will be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 9:30 to 2:30.
Wow. Write this down for everybody. Okay, who's next?
So of course, then we just opened our new Head Start facility.
Yes.
So
absolutely.
we have Head Start and the Office of Child Care on Tuesdays.
Yes.
From 9:30 to 2:30.
And that's for parents who want to sign up their children for any of our child care grants or to register them for Head Start and be a part of that enrollment system.
And we're also looking for St. Johnians to come and work for us.
That's right. That's right. We're going to get to that. We definitely need staff at our new Head Start facilities. If you check out dop.gov.vi online for the Department of Personnel, check out Head Start services. We have a lot of openings dedicated for people on St. John because we really need, I think we need food service workers, we need teachers, and we need teacher assistants.
Exactly.
Definitely. And we have OCCRS coming here too.
Yes.
So, those child care centers here on St. John, when you need to renew or when you need to apply for any of these child care stabilization grants, you no longer have to jump on the boat. You can do it right here. You can bring your paperwork right here.
Tuesdays at 9:30 to 2:30.
Tuesdays at 9:30. Who we got coming on Wednesday?
Wednesday again is MAP SNAP.
MAP SNAP.
Because of the heavy traffic.
Yeah,
we gave them
absolutely.
3 days.
Absolutely.
And then Thursday we have our work rehab unit, as well as our seniors SCA.
Yes.
Our senior citizens affairs.
Yes.
Along with the CSEP, that's the ID, and our CSEP program.
That's great.
So they're going to be here on Thursday.
That's going to be a packed day on Thursday.
Yes.
You got voc rehab, senior IDs. I think we're making the seniors in this community a little bit pleased by this.
Yeah, we're making it a priority.
I'm sure because I know that we don't have not just a retirement community, but we have a lot of aging seniors that live here, that work here still. This will be definitely.
I can tell you the IDs on Thursdays is a hot commodity.
I think that's
our
hottest thing out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
We know
very
that.
helpful.
What about Fridays? What we
Friday again, Map Snap.
Snap.
But
Okay,
this
good.
time now we also have our TANF program,
Yeah.
our jobs program within the Map Snap.
Yeah, very,
so
very
they're
good.
here on Fridays.
Yes. And check this out. We're going to have a schedule of this on our Facebook as well as on our website, dhs.gov.vi. So you'll be able to see the hours of the Multipurpose Center here.
And then all our special services, which is by appointment or by incident, they come up based on their need. They have the APS, we have intake, we have juvenile justice, we have division of family and children.
Yeah.
They will come up on a needed basis.
We're here at the St. John Multipurpose Center. You're watching Your VIDHS, and we'll be right back.
How you doing with your little one? Last time we were talking, you were having a hard time getting someone to watch her when you have to work.
Well, I'm good now because I don't have to worry about childcare on weekends. I'm so happy that the Office of Childcare and Regulatory Services at the Department of Human Services is now helping with non-traditional childcare awards.
I can't get that kind of help for my child because first, I don't qualify because of my salary. Second, I just have to work at night.
You sure? I was in the office and I heard them saying essential workers can get childcare assistance regardless of salary.
Are you sure you hear that right?
Yes, essential workers, police, hospital workers, corrections officers can now qualify for help with childcare.
What are you telling me? How could I get more information?
For more information on St. Croix, call 340-772-7147. And on St. Thomas and St. John, call 340-774-0930. This message was brought to you by the Department of Human Services, Office of Child Care and Regulatory Services.
Ready to stay informed and connected with the Virgin Islands Department of Human Services? Season 2 of Your VIDHS, our official podcast, is here. Join us each month as we bring you the latest updates, inspiring stories, and expert insights on programs and services that impact our community. From healthcare to senior programs, childcare to financial assistance, we've got it all covered. Subscribe and listen wherever you get your podcast or catch the video episodes on our website and social media pages. That's Your VIDHS, your voice, your community, your podcast.
Okay, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Give us your name and your title and what you do for the Virgin Islands Department of Human Services.
My name is Ronnie Jones. I am the office manager for St. John Projects.
Mr. Jones, let's talk a little bit about, before we brought these services here, what would you have to do with our residents to get them over to St. Thomas in order to get some of this stuff done?
Mostly phone calls, but then when people had to physically be there, because most of our services you have to be in the office because personal information should not be transferred over the phone.
Yes.
So we would have to have people fill out an application here to the best of their ability, and then take those applications to St. Thomas. Which means you have to connect with a transportation person, get it dropped off, and then hopefully there's a communication that goes back to our clients on St. John. It was a very tedious process, and it wasn't very effective.
I can imagine, and I could imagine it even created some backlog in certain areas. What do you think are some of the programs that kind of suffered because of this effort of us having to travel over there all the time?
One of the main ones that I would look at from my own perspective is the medical assistance. There's a lot of times when people have medical issues and they need immediate attention. The doctor told them they have this certain things wrong with them. And what happens is because a board has to oversee that document, that process, you have to get a medical from your doctor, all that. That's a process that needs to be expedited.
Yeah.
And that's stepping up, filling an application, taking to St. Thomas and coming back and forth. And the person's already not well.
Yes.
So if the person's already elder or not well, that was normally the biggest burden that I saw. Food stamp and all of that is important also because people need to eat.
Oh, absolutely.
And they have children.
Yeah.
So all of our services in some was impacted in a negative way and has been impacted in a negative way because of us having to not have staffing on St. John.
Yes, and now we do have staff and we are going to make the services expand. Tell me a little bit, what do you think, on the opposite of that last question, what do you think might become one of the most sought after services knowing the St. John community like you do?
There won't be a specific service that's sought after. It will be more the community is just happy that we don't have to commute.
Yes.
Yes, because think about it. When our clients go to St. Thomas, they have to take a ferry boat. They have to take a dollar bus to St. Thomas. They have to get off by the court building, which is almost a quarter of a mile to our main office in St. Thomas. So they have to walk. And I guess, remember, there's seniors, there's different types. So it was extremely inconvenient.
Yes. I know you've been one of the people that have been lobbying for getting these services back here. Is there anything you want to say now that we've accomplished and what to look forward now that we're here?
Well, we are excited because patience is what we had to hold on to and hope. And to see things happening, to see a Head Start project being constructed and complete, and it's even better than before.
Yes.
So that's what we're looking forward to. That not only will we get services, but we'll have a better building, and we can even do more for our community.
Thank you so much for this interview.
You're welcome, sir.
A pleasant good morning to you. How are you doing?
Hi, good morning.
Tell us a little bit. What's your name?
My name is Sher'Laura Rivera.
And where do you work?
I work at Human Services on St. Thomas.
And where are we today?
We're in St. John.
At the Multipurpose Center, right?
Yes, we
So let
are.
me ask you a couple of questions because
Sure.
this is so exciting that I'm a St. John resident and now I can just come to you or any of your coworkers and do my Medicaid application right here.
Correct.
For recertification, because that comes to me a lot where, you guys send me this crazy mail saying that I have to bring back this stuff in a certain amount of time. Now I don't have to jump on a boat. I could just come and sit here with you and take care of that.
That's correct.
That's amazing. Tell me a little bit about you a little bit. You're from St. Thomas?
Correct.
So you travel back on the boat.
I travel back and forth to accommodate the St. Johnians.
How much times a day is Medicaid going to be on St. John?
3 days a week.
What days?
Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
That's excellent. All right. And, it's just so good now that we don't have to worry about those things. Clinics that need, patients that need medical referrals, they can come through to this office as well?
Yes, you can drop your referrals here and I will pass it on to the Special Service Department.
And the Special Services will take it. This is great! This is amazing! No more, we are now 3 separate islands, right?
Yes.
How do you feel about this personally?
Good. I'm glad I'm able to help the St. Johnians. They don't have to hassle back and forth.
And we're glad you're here to help. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So if I was coming to the Multipurpose Services for services, what do I do? How do I get involved?
Well, we are here to service everybody, and no one shouldn't think that they are not eligible for any of our programs. You always have to come in and fill out the application and at least try. Don't let anyone tell you that you can't get any of our services before you ask us.
And now that we are in St. John, no need to have to go back and forth and St. Thomas. We can do everything right here, bring the paperwork, mail in, address, everything right here to you guys.
Correct. I'm the only one that goes back and forth.
Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, yes.
Yeah, so the clients don't have to travel to St. Thomas. I come up, someone comes up every other third month. And we help as much as we can.
Yeah. Not the door swing open. Why looking like how much we seen that day?
It depends.
Yeah.
It depends. Sometimes it could have 9, 10 out there.
Yeah.
And sometimes it could have 1.
Yeah. But don't worry, we gonna get the word out.
Yeah. So today is just the end of the month.
Yes.
So it's like slow.
Yes.
First of the month, you can come back.
Yeah.
And the lobby will most likely be full because people want to know, what's my status?
Yes.
Am I eligible?
Yeah.
And stuff like that.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
We are here at the Multipurpose Center on St. John, another beautiful day, and with all the excitement of all these new services coming online at St. John, one of the ones that we wanted to highlight, especially for our seniors, is the senior ID that you can get here at the Multipurpose Center in Cruz Bay. I'm here right now with Miss Alexander. Good day, how are you doing?
I'm fine.
Talk to us a little bit about what our senior citizens at St. John need to do to come down here and apply for an ID.
Well, if you live here in St. John, all you need is your driver's license, which it has your address on top of it. So you don't need any other documents. But if you don't, you have a stateside license. You could use your stateside license, but you have to have proof of where you live, like a bill or a deed to get your ID. You have to be 60 and older to get your ID. You cannot be 59. You have to be 60 and older to get the ID.
Why is it important to get a senior ID?
Well, for my case, why I just say it's important is that it has the different ailments behind of the ID.
Yes.
And some people have high blood pressure and there's a diabetic.
Yep.
It have other different ailments on behind of it as well. So the ID is like a savior to some people, because if they see them on the street, the first thing some people to look for is the ID.
Yes, that's right.
To see who the person is.
Yes.
I mean, and who they can contact in the back.
Yes.
But that's one of the reasons why I think it's a good idea to get senior ID. But you can use the ID at the bank. They were using it to travel, but I don't know.
Well, actually, it still uses it to travel. That's a reason why there's an expiration date on the senior ID.
Yes.
You know, a lot of seniors worry about that because, you know, they're up in there in that age, and things with an expiration date don't really mean anything at that time. But in order for the government of the Virgin Islands to acknowledge that it is a real ID, and so the federal government as well, it has to have an expiration date on it. So I just wanted to explain that to the seniors out there who are wondering why our IDs have an expiration date. It is so that it can be a real ID. An official ID, according to the federal government, has to have an expiration date.
Yes.
And that's very good reasons that you gave. What other benefits you think can happen with the ID? They could get senior discounts with these?
Yes, we have a listing. I don't know how much percent does the people give you.
This varies.
Yeah, so they just some people that come in and tell us we could put their name down on the paper. Sometimes we go out and look for different people to ask if they want to put their name on the paper so the people could get the different discounts off from them. And one more thing I would like to express on the ID. Like when people get older and they have Alzheimer's, sometimes they have their ID in their bag. Like instance, I had a lady by Kmart, right? And she had the senior ID on her. They said they used to see her there every day from 8 to 5. So they wanted to know what's going on. So I guess a man actually take her ID, call the person in the back of it, call the pet, that was the child, and they came and pick her up and take her home.
So these IDs are life-saving too, just because of the biographical information that we share on these. That's incredible. That's incredible. You said that we list ailments in the back.
Yes.
I just want to show that on camera real quick. You can see with the card holder, if they have any of the following ailments, it's actually listed in the back. So thank you so much. And just tell us a little bit about the hours on St. John.
The hours supposed to be 9:30 to 2:30. From only on Thursdays only.
Okay. If you're from St. John, if you live in St. John, you're born and raised in St. John, no more having to jump on the boat to get any of these things solved. You could do it right here at this spot. You know? And it really shows the dedication that we're putting back into everybody in our community.
Now, just a quick note, the building is not finished. This building is not the finished product.
Okay.
We will have a temporary
No, because I see you guys working outside.
Yeah.
No, I know,
So we have the temporary facility is going to come up and line in about 3 months.
Yes.
And then this building will shut down and we will continue to do the upgrades that this building desperately needs.
That's okay, good.
And then we'll be back into it, brand new furniture, whole appearance, so we're looking forward to getting that back, but we still needed to get the services
so we
here
could be doing another ribbon cutting on St. John another time.
For this facility.
Oh, you hear that? Yeah, so good. But for the meantime, come on down, folks. These services are available here on St. John. We got day-to-day operations running up thanks to our Deputy Commissioner. Anything you want to tell the public of St. John in particular?
St. John, we heard you. We knew your need, and we can thank Admiral George for making sure that this happened as soon as possible.
That wraps up our conversation today on the St. John Multipurpose Center and the vital services it will now provide to this community. Thank you for taking your time to join us today. Be sure to stay connected to the Virgin Islands Department of Human Services on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, and TikTok, as well as many of our other social media platforms. Thank you for joining us. You're watching Your VIDHS. Take care.